Alright, so check it out. I made some bread last night, sourdough bread. I don't know if you can see it. See it? Right? I am going to cut it open and we're going to look at the crumb. Right? So they say when you knock on it, right? Hollow. Here's the crust. Listen to that. It's nice and soft, so let's see how good it tastes. Cuts nice and easy. Okay, you guys are gonna see it like me. Check it out. So you look at it. It's not bad. Actually, it's the first one that's not really gummy. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a piece. Cuts easy. What I'm going to do with this bread, I'm going to toast it. This is what it looks like. Squeeze it. So I'm gonna cut it. It feels a little bit gummy. It's not. This isn't where I want it just yet, but I'm getting a lot closer. So, sourdough's tough, man. It's not easy. But it tastes fantastic. When you toast it, it's even better. Toast it right here. I also have another starter. My daughter named it Dough-bert. Check it out. I fed it yesterday. Look inside. Well, that's it, man. I'm gonna lower this down so I don't have to keep looking up. And we're eye to eye. Once it's ready, I'm going to eat it. So that's it, man. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope to be live streaming later with a gospel message. More bread, right? But this is the bread of life, as one of my friends said. So have a great day, everybody. Happy Sunday. Raider Nation. Sourdough bread. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe if you like. Enjoy your day. Mom, actually, I'm gonna wait because the bread's almost finished. Yeah, it looks pretty good though. When you feel it though, it does feel a little bit gummy. Not there, just really close. But you see how it's a little thin on the top, the bottom, and the top? There's what they call it, the ear. It's got a pretty decent spring, so I'm getting better. The thing I wanted to say is when you watch all these creators online, man, their bread looks good. And they're process, the way they do everything and how it all plays out, looks really nice. But it's a lot harder. Easier said than done, man. I'll tell you that. Got rice flour in the bottom. Okay, the bread is done. Me personally, I like bread when it's freshly toasted. Yeah, still a little bit gummy. Well, this is what it looks like when it's toasted. I like it a little bit more browner, so I'm gonna toast it some more. Tastes really good though. Cream cheese and butter is good. Of course, it's backwards. I try not to eat too much sugar, but some jelly would be really good, that's for sure. My opinion, one of the best ways to eat. Hey, was brutal. Bald, yes, I am bald. You can tell. I have a little bit of hair. I mean, I shave the sides. So I'm making sourdough bread. This is my reveal. I cut it open earlier. That's the bread. This is part of the loaf, half of it, right? Mm-hmm. I was saying the best way to, me personally, the best way I like to eat it, toast it and cream cheese. But there's a lot of things you can do with sourdough bread. I was showing my starter earlier. One of my starters, I have like 3 starters. This guy's name is Dobert. My daughter named him last night. I fed him yesterday. Rubber band tells you where it is when you feed it, and it rises up, right? You look inside. All this is in here is water and flour. That's it. That's how you make sourdough bread. Water, flour, and salt. Takes a while to make though. This, that's how I like it toasted. That looks a lot nicer. That's a lighter toast right there. But the thing about sourdough bread, you guys, it takes a long time to make. There are people who can make it in a day. I mean, you can always prepare it ahead of time, the dough. But the dough takes a long time to make because it has its own yeast and it makes its own yeast. So that has to ferment. The yeast does. And when you make the bread, once you put the flour and water and salt and your starter, which I showed you mine, it's called bulk fermentation, and that takes a while. But yeah, man, bread is great. I love it. I made myself a latte earlier this morning. Yeah, was cool. If you look into sourdough bread, I've been on this sourdough bread journey personally myself for about 4 or 5 months. I think I'm on my 7th bag of flour. If you start making sourdough bread, it's a lot. Food that tastes like childhood, right? It takes a long time to make because you have to mix it, then you have to let it rest. The minute you mix your starter, because your starter has its own yeast, right? Normally when people make bread, they use yeast, right? And you know what? Io Riddle, it's actually not that much. I mean, you want to make it work for you. So, like anything else, it's like meal prepping, right? This is yeast. If you make regular bread, it'll be done in a few hours. You have to mix the dough and the water. First, you mix the yeast, you let it ferment, and this is instant, so it does it really fast. There's regular slow yeast, but with sourdough bread, it makes its own, and all you use is flour and water. When you do that, you get what's called a starter. So all that's in his jar is water and flour. It's crazy. You mix it together, right? And then it starts to grow because the ingredients inside the flour starts eating the water, and as you mix it, it mixes with the air. You get a little bit of bacteria in it. It's not that much work. It really isn't. It can be, and you don't want it to be that way. You want to enjoy it like anything else. And I think that this is for people that really, like to cook, enjoy cooking. Have you ever made your own food? Anything? Hmm. It's great. Really good. I would say the hardest part about it all is getting it right, because sourdough bread has a lot of stuff. It has, you have to let it, like I said,